Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you, winning free picks. Thursday, January 6th, little midday money. So as we sit here, New York mobile sports betting legal Saturday morning. Bet River, Caesars, DraftKings, FanDuel. Here we go. You want to see some crazy numbers? Why Las Vegas will not matter with New York, New Jersey. Now legal sports betting. Ye gads. Let the floodgates commence. Anyway, welcome on into the show. First time here, thanks for coming in. Give it a like. Give it a dislike. Maybe you came in and you go 1-2 yesterday with the college basketball. Not the best day of free picks here, but overall, the free picks okay. College football 97 and 81. NFL 75 and 63. College hoops 99 and 85. NBA 30 and 43. NHL 23 and 24. And again, I put out on Twitter, I'm like, NBA, people love betting NBA. I understand it's on all time. It's the NBA. I get it. You want to bet at me? Not so much. So the free picks, I try to find a free pick winner. I'm not getting there. What do you want me to tell you, folks? That's why I've only bet 23 games with my own money in the NBA. I'm not a huge lover of NBA. That's all. I say it all the time. Do what you do if you're making money. Do what you do if you're making money. Do what you do. I can't come in and tell you, I tell you what I do. I like it. I don't like it. NBA is not something I like to bet on. Not regular season, at least. I'll pick and choose my spots, and picking and choosing, I'm good. Problem is, in here, everybody wants to plays on every single game. I try to give a lot of games out. We do that on like the look headlines on Sunday for NFL. We'll go through. I'll tell you all the games I like. If I got sides on, if I bet them already. But for the NBA, I can't come in here and tell you bet games, especially when I'm not putting money on them. Today, Memphis, closest to a game I thought about betting. Last night, we talked about Denver. I like Denver yesterday. Didn't get there. Line moved, though, right? We were plus money and ended up being minus money. But those are things, like someone said yesterday in chat, like, we need a live show like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night before tip-offs. Even then, you don't know who's going to play, who's resting, who's out with COVID. These lines, especially college basketball. I said yesterday, and I'll say it again. Okay, college hoops, 59%, right? We're having a nice college basketball, 132 and 90 or something like that. 59, that could be 89%. As much as that's kind of, I don't want to say it's lucky, but have I caught breaks with, I guess, some of the COVID games? Yeah. Yesterday I had a push, and then I had a 1-point win. I had a 2-point loss. This is the way it is. You're going to bet games, folks. The ball, the ball bounces, right, as they say. Game of inches, NFL. Any kind of whatever you want to throw in there. It is what it is. Video here, 1-2 my college basketball, 6-4 though. This is, I say, I don't like picking and choosing games when I bet. There could be 25 games on a college basketball Saturday. There could be 2 on a Monday. It's just the way it is. So yesterday I had all premiums in here, go 1-2, but 6-4 overall. I don't like picking and choosing. It happens, though. What are we going to do? We're going to try to bounce back. That's about it. Tate the Great, how are you? Rough day for yesterday. 1-5. That's a rough one. But what are you going to do? You're going to have days like that, Tate. You're going to bet every day. You're going to bet games. You're going to have a losing day. That's how we just move on. Can't worry about it. Michael, good morning. New York's open at 9 a.m. Saturday morning, Tyreek. 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Looking at first half money line, Loshi, San Fran. Love the Indiana pick, also leaning over there. I got Loshi last night at a pick'em. I kind of like Loyola Chicago right there. And listen, we like San Fran, right? Have we bet San Fran a few times? We do like the Dons. I'm not saying San Fran's not a good team. There are, we talk about this. There are teams we kind of like, teams we bet on, teams I talked about, kind of looking to be not an under the radar team, but a team that people aren't concentrating on, especially our small mid majors. San Fran plays with Gonzaga out there, so they're not really a total non-known school, but there's for today though. Is it a good game? Yeah. Do they have things working in their favor as Loyola Chicago has had a couple days off, right? They, some breaks. Everybody get days off. You know what I'm saying? With COVID breaks and this and that. So yeah. Anyway, so and the total. I don't really have a total there for the Hoosiers. Not much going on. Took Washington State versus Colorado. Took the 10 with New Hampshire. Let's see. So, New Hampshire was actually a game I looked at. I was like, you know what? I kind of like New Hampshire a little bit. I was, last year was a little team I kind of liked. 10.5, maybe a tad bit high. So I'd lean New Hampshire with you. Washington State, Colorado. What was this line at? So this was 1.5. I'd lean a little Washington at home. Excuse me. I'm looking at Washington, Utah. Excuse me. I got the wrong matchup here. Yeah, Washington State is at Colorado, 1.5. And I do like Washington State because I said this earlier, Michael, and they ended up losing the game. Like they had a nice run in the tournament, and yet they've come out bad this year. I still think they're a decent team. Colorado not high. And it's not Colorado State. Don't get them confused. Colorado State, we like Colorado State, Mountain West. Colorado Pac-12, not so much. Not so much. Francisco's here. Welcome on in. Memphis Grizzly, team total over 115. Yeah. Yes to that, Francisco. Everyone is out for the Suns tonight against the Clippers. Who's playing for the Clippers? I mean, I'm seeing Clippers plus 11. Should I take the Clippers plus 11, Michael? Is that what you're telling me to do here? Or Francisco? We get confirmation on that? Is that good, Mike? Because I'm pulling up a couple sites right now here. If that's true blue about Phoenix being out guys and they're laying 11. I mean, who's? No, I'll grab a little 10.5. Or is everybody out for the Clippers? Big difference. Clippers getting 11, and then you have if everybody's out for them, that'd be one thing. And I'm seeing 11 still, so not sure what's going on there. Whiskey Iowa's in my premium, and I already gave you the low shy out of the premium, so definitely like Tampa Bay over 6 goals today. Yeah, I like Tampa over, and also I was kind of looking at it as a little lean. That Devils game, 6.5, like 6.5. That's almost like when you see those 65s, 70s in college football. You got to go over. Front windshield time, baby. You know it. Rear view's tiny, right? Windshield the whole front. That's all you got to do, Eric. Penguins came through yesterday. I had the money line over 6. Get that cold cash, baby. I got Warriors under 220. Curry was out. Line drops 6-2. Tooch is in the house. Here we go. Happy New Year, Tooch. How are you? Go follow the Tooch, folks, on Twitter. Runs a good show. Harbaugh's leaving Michigan and come coach the Bears as soon as they fire Nagy. Rob Franklin, how are you today? Good morning. Hit the like button. Thank you. How about Ohio State, Indiana? How about it? We like Indiana. It's right here in the chat. Both teams have players out. All right, so I'm going to grab plus 11, I guess, here. I'm going to grab plus 11. Should I grab plus 11? Let me know, folks. I'm typing in. I'm going to roll it up. Let me know what you think. I'm going to put it out here. Still get plus 11. I just put them. I put them on a site, and I just loaded up on one of the apps. So we're there. We're there with the Clippers at 11. I want to take Cal versus SC tonight. Cal's home where they are 9-1. Trojan not played in 3 weeks, and they're laying 5. I lean Cal. Why not? Let's go. Come on. We'll take a little Cal money. Also, so We got Memphis tonight in the chat. All right. Detroit. Someone's like, oh, how do you Detroit can't and I just right before I came on YouTube, I went to the YouTube channel and they're like, they beat the Spurs and the Bucks. I'm like, okay, so they have 7 wins on year. What did that tell you? That means the Bucks are one of the worst teams in basketball? Listen, Detroit in the back-to-back put up 36 points in the second half, in the fourth quarter. Still got blown out. What do they got in the tank today? They tried to run in the fourth quarter, back-to-back versus Memphis. We had Memphis in here. Someone said team total 115. Memphis is going to score 120 here, 125. I'll wait at 12.5. No, Memphis gets me to 115. Is Detroit scoring over 105? I mean, at 15, 12.5 for me might as well be 15 with Memphis. That's what I'm looking at. Tampa Bay over. We got Indiana, Montana, and South Alabama for our video picks. New Hampshire is plus 11 now, huh? That's gone up. I still like New Hampshire there with the points. Harper Surprise Lee says he finally won a title and beat OSU. Leave on high note. Yeah, because that team, I mean, 34-11, I had Michigan. I was like, you know what? They're a talented team. I took them plus 9. I had them at 8.5. I had the over 44. I cashed that, thank goodness, to offset some the Michigan money there. But even with a good team, with all these NFL guys, you can't – and who knows what he'll do in the NFL? I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody's like, oh, he's going to go to Chicago. I don't know what the answer is. I do not know. Cincy SMU. I like SMU. I like SMU, Michael. Just because they've, I don't like the Mustangs. Give me a little Pony Express style. Marcos hit the like button. Thank you very much for hitting the like button. Thank you very much. I'll put some picks back up in the – whoa. Look at this. I just loaded that up. There you go. So I bet it. 4-star Clippers. Got them plus 11. And that's – even if they have guys out, both teams with a bunch of guys, I'm taking double digits. And that is a game posted. That is a game that will be bet. Again, those games, 15-8, 65% with NBA like that. I'm looking over the thing right here on my other screen. And yep, okay. We got guys out all over the place. I don't mind. I don't mind that. I don't mind. It's a little app action there too. So let's go Clippers. I'm not going to add to the chat. Another person, when I put these picks up in the chat, some days, you know what? I'm actually going to add up, I'm going to throw some NFL out here for you for this weekend. I put a lot of times the night before with college basketball, NBA, especially NFL, college football, they're up there a couple days ahead of time. Look at this. This is the wrong stuff. Didn't save. Ay. Oh, no, that's right. I'm thinking Washington. I'm like, wait a second. But they're playing. Those are correct. So this is what we have for NFL out here in the free picks for Sunday. So there have been a lot of games. If you came into the Look Ahead line show, we got some good lines. I got a couple bad lines. It is what it is. Saints are. Did I write the wrong thing down for Saints? Oh, you know what? I got Saints there because that's supposed to be Atlanta. Against the Saints. Good catch. That's what a. There we go. So that is all right. KC under. One, they play some defense. Denver plays some defense. Denver has no offense. Under the total there. Dallas under against Philly. Who knows who's playing? Now I got Philly +4. The line has moved to a Philly +6.5, +7 in some spots. But I'm still going under the total there. Colts under. Again, I think we're going to get run heavy Indy. They're laying a ton. I get it. I got Indy at 9.5. Jacksonville, if they scored 10, I would be shocked. Texans. Now, we like Tennessee, right? They're playing for something. I get it. But Houston, why do I think this 10? And it's down to 10. It was 10.5 when I did this the other day. That'd be yesterday, 2 days ago. I'm not going to be shocked if the Texans win outright here again. I could see Tennessee laying a little egg before the playoffs. Washington to beat up on the Giants. This Giant team is pathetic. They are bad. And let's be honest, their coach was like talking smack about Washington. So give me Washington here. Jake Fromm, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Cleveland, +120. It is now -6. Are you kidding me here? We said this on Look Ahead Lines. We're taking Cleveland. It was before when we had Cleveland laying Monday night -3 points. I was hoping we'd have Case here anyway. Looks like Case is in. I didn't think Burrow. This is why I said it. Okay, they could do a little better seed-wise. Mixon, Burrow. Why are we going to play these guys? Obviously, I guess they're out now because I only went to 6. Play like a half maybe. So Falcons, home dog, the Saints team. Do you feel comfortable laying the Saints? I know Falcons are having a bad year. Matt Ryan gets a lot of flack. How about just who? The guy's a good quarterback. Can we stop blaming him for all of their problems? Let's think about everything around him, and he's still good. And you never hear him complain about nothing. Talk about a guy just going about his business, doing his, hey, whoever I got to throw to, I got to hand off to, play calling, this, that, defense, no offense, but whatever. Give me the Falcons here. Based on their QB, I think he's going to, lead this team. And Seattle. Okay, you hear stuff. Russ might be out. Carroll might be out. Arizona, 6.5. Again, you come in off a big win over Dallas, and even that was kind of like an ugly type win. They hadn't been playing well. And I had Dallas -2. But here, 6.5. All I think, and all that's going around in my Mr. Potato Head, as Gloria, I don't know where Gloria's been, calls me. I just hear people. Arizona's going to win by touchdown. Arizona's going to win by touchdown. Give me Seattle. Give me Seattle. Do I bet the Seattle? I don't have that Seattle one. No, this 6.5. I'm still probably going to take this by game day. Go back to some college basketball there. I'll put the scroll up underneath if anybody wants some NFL stuff. Yeah, Clippers double digits. I got to take a shot. Yep, I fixed that. Thank you, Michael. I want to grab 26 with UCLA versus Long Beach. Yeah, listen, that's a no play for me, Mike. I see things in the 20s like that. I don't even look at them. Brian Wagner. Is that game being played? Under 143. It was 144.5 last night, so a 1.5 move to the under there. I'd look at the under. I'm just going to follow the movement there, Rob. Nothing really jumped out at me for this one. I got this like 145. Now it's 143. Probably on Long Beach. Yeah, it's a big number. And the spreads the COVID breaks. It's tough. It's tough. I guess the Cowboys choking. They always do around this time of year. Which Cowboys? Dallas Cowboys against Philly? Who's quarterback in that game? Again, I got Philly +4. UAB, Arkansas State, Coastal Carolina in a pick'em. Arkansas State was the team I looked at, +4.5 last night. UAB, did I look at the UAB game? Because No, it's UTEP. I was looking at UTEP, SMU, Arkansas State, Wright State. Those are a couple I looked at that almost made my card today. Almost made my card today. But let me see. We got to find them on here. Coastal. Who's Coastal got? No, if I come across it real fast, we'll come back to it. Don't know where Coastal is. Big X, how are you today? What's up with Bama? I see this line is at 6 now. South Alabama at 6, huh? Well, that is interesting. I got him. I bet him. I got him at 4.5. So I'm happy, Marlo. No, I understand what you want. Long Beach State. No, I know UCLA would be laying a number. No Limit says low shy. There she is. There's Gloria. How are you, Gloria? That's Cowboys like Philly as well. Yeah, I mean, 4, I took Philly. I'm taking Philly here. And now it's 6, 6.5. I see a random 7. Again, we might have to come in and just roll in with the under to be safe there. Chicago State versus Seattle. Really, Mike? Oh, man. So I got, Seattle here is they're favored by 10. I want to take, believe it or not, a little Chicago State, believe it or not. I look Chicago State action. Crazy as it sounds. They're not as bad as last year's team. I mean, last year's team was, last couple of years they've been epically horrendous. But again, I don't know. Do I want to bet on Seattle? Under Steelers against the Ravens. I just put this out. I'm going to be doing a show tomorrow on this one. On taking Baltimore here. 42, 41.5. I could see an under there because I don't think Pitt's going to score. They're a bad team. I like Baltimore side more, laying a 6, Markel. Personally, that's my thought on that guy. But Coastal's playing Troy. Thank you. That's easier to spot. Now I can find it. Oh, right at the top. Figure I should have seen that was first game on a rotation here when I do my printout yesterday. So you like Troy or Coastal there? I forgot who you said. Let me look up. You like Coastal. Big Waves likes Coastal. I'll lean with the little away team here, right? See, the problem with this is you see they got 9 wins, this and that. Just their last 10 games, 3 of these teams aren't even like big schools. Who'd they lose to on the road? Mid-Tenney? I'm not convinced with them on the road here. I might, I might have to flip here and think a little Troy action. I might have to go against you here, Big Waves, and think a little Troy. Just a quick glance going over this stuff because this wasn't one that was like, oh, I like this game. And my numbers were nothing spectacular on either side, but just quick glance at who they played. I might have to lean Troy. Steelers under, yes. Something's not right. Well, I don't know. They've been treating me all right. I've been getting some winners. Mid-Tenney and Rice. I like a little Rice action. I got Rice minus 3.5. I bet it last night. Had to take it. Markel, nothing wrong to take a couple days off, fella. Not one bit. Southeast, Mizzou, Belmont over 162. I like the under. I like under this game. I got this right on like 160-ish. So I'm going to go under. Give me the under, Thunder. Under. All right. Again, recap. Memphis, Tampa over. Indiana College, Montana College, South Alabama. Apparently the lines moved since this morning. It happens. College football, college basketball in the video, 99-85, although 1-2 yesterday. It is what it is. NBA, 30-43, 0-1 yesterday. And I'm trying with the NBA, folks. You could go to guys who are hitting 90%, never lose. Not me. NBA, I say it all the time. I'm pick and choose the spots I bet on. I just came in on the Clippers, thinking I got a plus 11. Maybe I scalped a nice number. We're going to find out. South Alabama, 9-6. I still like South Alabama, Michael. I mean, I like their 4.5. And this is the tricky part now with sports betting being all over the place. And about my show, I reach a few hundred people. There's plenty of other guys and gals who do videos and TikToks and streams and shows. Why, 5 years ago, I'd be like, wow, the cat's out of the bag. I was ahead of the move. Some syndicate moved on this game for whatever reason, and I feel good about myself. Now, is it everybody waking up, listening to a station or a pick show or whoever they're watching and thinking it's a line move? Like, who's betting this game? Like, because, forget 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I'm putting these games out. And honestly, on all the sites, my clients, I'd write them in the write-ups. And be like, oh, my guy doesn't even have some of these games, the added games, smaller schools. So I'm thankful that I could still kind of hit these games and do good in college basketball. But I got to, you got to change your game. I know I have. It's up to 6. Who the heck, who's coming in betting my Jaguars here? What is going on? North Dak under 147 and a money line. What do we got for North Dak here? Stand by. Let me pull up a little summit against Omaha. So I saw this game last night, and you want to talk about the game that's a head scratcher. Like, Omaha, I think, is a bad team. And they're favored. And I don't get it. I mean, you're going to take North Dakota. Just take the 3, right? They're a 4-win team. It's not like they're something special themselves, but how bad are they? How bad are they that they are a 3-point dog? Well, it was 3.5 last night, believe it or not, against Omaha. I mean, it was 3.5. The teams, both of these have 39%, 40% shooting from the field. North Dak won 81-69 last year, and Omaha 72-62. And again, last year, these are things you got to look at because a lot of these games are all back-to-backs, right? You're playing weird games. 2 games in one state. Both of these games were played in Omaha. Omaha wins by 10, and then North Dakota comes back with a 12-point win the next day. Why am I betting that? I can't do it. Can't do it. Grand Canyon, Rio. Her name's Rio. She dances on the sand. Over to 143. Why not? It was 139 last night. So follow that theme. Follow the theme. I like SMU today, Darryl. I like SMU. Corey says he's leaning Cincy. We got a little Wisconsin love in the chat here. Montana State -10 over Idaho. I got this like 11-ish, but again, it's a no play for me. I like the under. And I might go a little Montana State, believe it or not. I know North Dakota State's always here, but under. You're asking if I'm going to bet it. What I'd bet the under. Avalanche puck line. Yeah, I had Avalanche puck line the other day. They hurt me. But, Corey, you're never going to get me laying 240 or 220 or 320 or 180 or 170. So, I know the overs have been cashing like cray-cray in NHL. And a lot of people say, "Oh, let's bet these overs and the favorites have been going." I can't. I know the streaks all say take them, but do a puck line. Yes, take the puck line there. I can't lay 160 with Buffalo. With Boston. And what am I gonna bet? 10 overs today? Blindly bet 10 overs? Or 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 overs? Can't do it. And then I see all these $2 favorites, $2, 220, 180, 160, 160. Nope. UAB North Texas. I have this one at. So this is basically North Texas was 1. It is a 2, and I like UAB. But did I bet it? No. Lean Blazers, yes. Just because last year you see him. North Texas weren't competitive. UAB beat them pretty good. Beat them pretty good. I'm leaning UAB, but when you get beat, and I'll pull up their scores, and this is why I kind of didn't play it. I mean, I like UAB, and then again, you got to look at it's gone from 1 to 2, and then you look at a pair of 65-51, 65-61, both games at North Texas. I mean, you lose by 14 the first game. Next day you come back, you lose by 4. Okay, but that first game is more indicative to me, right? Because it's the first game of the back-to-back in that wacky season. We talked about the game before this. So I see that. I'm like, what are we getting out of them here? Are they going to have the doors blown off again and then just on a quick turnaround come back? And those games are where you're betting those teams again. You're like, all right, I'm going to come back and bet a team who just got blasted the game before. Here, I'm going to lean UAB, but I didn't bet it. Mattress Mac, yeah. This stuff's expensive. Over 6 Penguins Flyers. I'm going to say okay there. I mean, again, we have our pick going in the chat here. Tampa Bay over. Pistons Grizzle over to 218. Yeah, because I think the Grizzlies are going to score in the 120s. Bill saying low shy. I could go low shy with you. Took North Texas. All right, Richie, I'll pull for you. I want everybody to win. I'm not here to hope people lose, especially when I didn't bet the game. So, all right, that's it. Half hour. We're out of here. Midday money tomorrow. I will see you all then. Good luck tonight. And